This video is going to be quick. This one's going to be on psychology. So, this is very, very important. This is probably more important than anything else you're going to be doing when it comes to trading, and that's having psychology down. And psychology is such a loose term that's used in the market, but it's so important. Like, what do you mean psychology? But it's so important. So, basically, when it comes down to psychology is what keeps you in this market. Psychology is what allows you to survive in this market, right? You can have a trading plan, you can have risk management, you can have a strategy, but if you don't have psychology, you're not sticking to none of that. You're gonna have a day where um, maybe you just got fired from your job and you only have $500, but you have $1,000 rent. Psychology is going to keep you sticking to your plan no matter what. If you don't have good psychology and you don't have good mental willpower to stick to your plan, anything like that is gonna steer you away. It's gonna make you risk more. It's gonna make you go against your rules, right? Psychology what keeps you in the game. Psychology what keeps you disciplined in a sense. That's the simplest way to to explain that. And it's up to you to build up your psychology, to get your psychology up there. Because I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of traders are great traders. They have a great trading plan. They have a great this and that. But at the end of the day, have you ever failed by sticking to your plan, or do you fail usually these challenges specifically when it comes to trying to get funded because you don't stick to your rules? Let's say you tell yourself you're going to be risking 1% per trade, but you find yourself risking 4.5% on a trade trying to pass one trade, right? If that's not part of your plan and you don't have the money to go and buy another account, and let's say you lose, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not part of your plan, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, a lot of these places won't even fund you if, like, if you do it in such an aggressive manner. And on top of that, it's like if you're not consistent, then like why even bother? You know what I'm saying? So mainly it's just about just being consistent, man. Make sure you're consistent. Make sure you have your psychology down. If you tell yourself, like, for example, these are my rules, right? I stick to GBP USD, right? I stick to 1 to 2 trades per day, right? I stick to a certain risk percentage. Um, and I have a certain way I trade using confluences, right? If I find myself trading Euro GBP or GBP CAD, that's going against my rules. Let's say I lose 2 trades on GBP USD and I'm like, all right, let me go find it. Let me go search up a pair to trade. No, that means that I don't have good psychology. That means that I don't have good willpower to stick to my plan and my rules. You gotta find yourself to stick to your plan and rules. They say, if you're broke, don't trade. But I don't believe that. I think that it's just the fact of you gotta have good mental psychology and willpower. When you're broke, it's very hard to stick to your rules because everything is telling you to go against them so you can get money. You know, more. If you lose that trade, take another trade. If you lose that trade, take another trade. You gotta work hard. You gotta be on the charts all day long. No, you don't. You gotta be doing what you need to be doing. You need to be doing your job. If your job is to take 1 to 2 trades per day, taking high probability setups, that's what you need to do. This is what trading is about. It's not about who's working the hardest. It's about who's the smartest. It's about who's most consistent. It's about who's the most disciplined. It's about who's sticking to the plan the longest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart, man. You gotta play this game like a game of chess. Dumb people don't last in this market. If you go in this like you're dumb and you can do whatever you want, your MT4 is gonna show that. Your MT4 is a reflection of yourself, right? It's just a reflection of yourself. If you see that you have all the knowledge and this and that, you're profitable on paper, but it's not translating onto MT4. You don't have good psychology. You know what I'm saying? You got to be trading as close as possible to, an algo. If you have an algo that you place and you had the exact strategy, right, and you told it the exact way you trade this and that, your algo is going to be, trading your strategy to the T. Now, if your algo is still not profitable, then that's something maybe you should work on your trading plan, your strategy, this and that. But if it comes down to where your algo is trading perfectly, or maybe you marking up your trades and you're trading perfectly, but when it comes down to actually taking trades, you're not actually holding your trades out. You're not doing this and that. And you have to build up your psychology. So, that's important, man. It's important. You got to have the confidence. The most confident trader in the room is usually the one making the most money. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's, for the most part, putting on the same work. But it's all mental. It's the mental game. And that's the reason why I created this thing called PDC. If I have patience, discipline, and control, I'm going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I have the strategy. I have the risk management, but I need to have the psychology down to make everything come to reality. It comes to the mind first. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to make sure that your psychology is very in tune. I don't care how good your markup is. I don't care how good you can mark up a chart. If you don't have the psychology to stick to it through drawdown or stick to it through your trading strategy and your plan, you're not gonna be successful. your strategy only gets you so far. Your risk management is only going to get you so far. You got to have everything all working for you. And you're going to have everything all working for you, and you're going to stick to your plan when you have good psychology. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. Psychology is super important. And if you guys want me to go in depth more on how I use psychology to my advantage and how I rerouted my brain to think a different way, then feel free to let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow the Discord. Follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message, whatever you need to do, and feel free. I'm going to Zoom with you. I love trading, so you know what I'm saying? I'm more than happy to Zoom with one of you guys and that if you guys need help. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like, comment, subscribe.